So all they're dealing with is, look, man, we had these hopes. We had these dreams. We had these possibilities, and it's gone. And Jesus is gone. After 3 years, after all the miracles, all the wonders, all the signs, he's gone, man. Can you believe he's abandoned us? Can you believe he allowed himself to be crucified? Can you believe he stayed up on that cross? Can you believe he bared all that pain, all that suffering? Okay, why didn't Jesus just come off of that cross and get 100 legions and wipe the Romans and everybody out? Why didn't Jesus do that? We believe he was going to resurrect King David. We believe that we were going to be in power. We believe that we were going to have something different from everybody else. Remember that. We believe we were going to have something different from everybody. We bought into this, man. We bought into what the prophets had said was going to happen. Watch verse number 21. You got to have hope. But we were hoping that it was he who was going to redeem Israel. Now, here are people who were with Jesus. They didn't say we have hope and faith. They said we were hoping that this Jesus, this man we had been with for 3 years, was going to redeem Israel. And indeed, besides all this, today is the third day. And they said, look, we had all these beliefs. We had all this hope. We knew he was the guy. We saw the signs and the wonders. We saw the miracles. We saw all the things that he did. We saw him feed the hungry. We saw him make the crippled walk. We saw him make the blind see. And then he told us that he had to go, but he wasn't going to leave us alone. And then he also told us something, and we don't know about this. He told us on the third day, I would rise again. So they explained to Jesus everything that Jesus had committed to them, everything that Jesus had told them. They wanted this stranger to have an understanding of how they were feeling. They wanted this stranger to feel what they feel. You ever wanted somebody to just feel with the anger, the frustration, the pain, the discouragement, the loss, the setback? You ever just wanted someone to feel what you're feeling? So they go into this graphic description to Jesus saying, hey, buddy, you don't know what's happened here. You coming along here, walking on the side of us, dealing. We don't even know you. We mind our own business. We walking alone. We think we walking alone. We commiserating. We're talking about the bad things that happen in our lives. Ever found yourself just dealing with all the bad things going on in your life? That's what these two were doing. And they were asking themselves, man, look, then he promised us that on this third day he was going to rise again. Where is he? I haven't seen him. I still feel discouraged. I feel let down. I feel uncertain. All my dreams have fallen apart. I'm out here all on my own. They thought they were all on their own, just like you and I do sometimes. But watch this. Verse 22. Yes, and a certain woman of our company who arrived at the tomb early astounded us. Now here this woman come telling us this off-the-cuff stuff. Man, I'm on my way back home. All this hocus pocus, all this religion, all this faith, all this belief. This dude told us, man, on the third day he was going to rise. As a matter of fact, we wanted him to come down off of that cross and wipe everybody out. Where is he? And then these women got the nerve to come tell us that he's risen. They going on with the hoax. The Romans and the Judeans done proved that this ain't real. Because if it was real, he'd have came off that cross. If it was real, it's the third day, we would see him. We would know him. And all the things that he promised us could still possibly be. You see how they felt? And we feel the same way sometimes. We feel that Christ has abandoned us, or Christ is not with us, and we feel that we're all alone. That's not true. Jesus has told us that he will not leave us an orphan. And here are people who were with Jesus, who saw it all. Understand this. This is not some fly-by-night guys. This is some guys that just got off the bus. These are guys who actually experienced it all. And they are not believing the cornerstone of the relationship with Jesus Christ is our faith in the resurrection. Because if there's no resurrection, our faith is dead. Do you understand that? If there was no resurrection, our faith is dead. We are dealing with a hoax. We are dealing with a myth. We are dealing with something that has been the greatest lie in the history of mankind. So they're saying to themselves, here these two ladies, they perpetuating the hoax. They're still trying to get us to believe, man, we going home. Why are you bothering us? Why are you walking with us? Watch this. And when they did not find his body, they come saying that they had also seen a vision of the angels who said he was alive. So they went there, they didn't find his body. So they made this story up that they saw the angel and his body wasn't there. So they're just making most stuff up for us to believe. And a certain of those who were with us went to the tomb and found it just as the woman had said. But him they did not see. See, they were still waiting. They wanted to see the physical Jesus. Do you realize that God manifests himself into a physical being for our salvation? God is a spirit. But he manifests himself, and that's what they want to see. And that's the same thing with you and I. We have to see God to believe. We have to actually see him. But you know what? You see God every day. When you look at the sun, you see God. When you look at the sky, you see God. When you feel a cool breeze on your face, you see God. The essence of everything that we encounter in our senses is related to God every day. It's not God, because only God is God. But we see and we experience his presence each and every day. We want to thank you for being with us today. If this message has been a blessing to you and your family, we encourage you to make a donation to keep this broadcast on air. You can make your donations by going to Bethesda ApostolicHouseOfPrayer.com on our secure website, or Givelify app, where you can make your donation to keep this broadcast on the air. Please remember, your tithes go to the local church, but your offerings can go to where you're being fed. And as we continue on our journey, remember this. 2 Corinthians 5:7 tells us that we walk by faith, not by sight.